welcome back to my channel. Now, before I begin, I'd just like to say that I am not a commentator for CNN or Fox, but I still have my own analysis when it comes to the state of the world. But before I begin, I'd like to say, where should I start off? Since there's so much going on in the world, especially here in America. So this is rant number 2, and I'm just gonna go over some of the things that I've been noticing in the past week. So I'm gonna be talking about topics of Joe Biden and his running mate. We're also gonna be talking about white protesters. I'm going to be talking about also voting. And let's begin. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is Biden and his running mate. Now, last week I've been seeing a lot of social media talking about who should be running with Joe Biden. Now, I'm going to give you my take on why it should be a black woman. Now, a lot of people have been talking about it shouldn't be a person who is a minority. I hear people talking about we don't want a token. Well, I just like to say that throughout American history, we had over 45 presidents, and only one out of 45 presidents is black. The rest is white. So that in itself should tell you that we need a minority. Now, this person should come with some rewards. Whoever the person that he chooses definitely have to come with some rewards, meaning that if they are a vice president that is coming from a state that has a large amount of delegates, well, where those amount will get the person over the top as president, then that should be a clue of what type of person you need in order to win. Okay, because remember, the person who is able to get the most amount of delegates out of each state is the winner. Okay? So, that's what you have to do in order to win. Now, last time for my rant, I said that you have to put your foot on your neck. That was just an expression, not literally put your foot on the neck. Just like when you have a person who's down and you don't kick a man when he's down. But this case, you may have to, because if you turn your back, he may just take advantage of you. So that's something else that you have to take in mind. Now, when it comes to the white protesters, where should I begin on that? You mean to tell me that you guys believe that you are enslaved? Really? Last time I checked, when a person is enslaved, since they're in slavery, I don't see anyone getting hit by a bullwhip on their back. I don't see anyone missing an arm or leg because they ran away. I don't see anyone being forced to pick cotton, last time I checked, since we're talking about slavery. And we're talking about we're being forced into our homes, locked up. Last time I checked, you was talking to the reporter outside, not inside, locked in a cage somewhere. We are able to move about. It's just that when we do leave, we have to go to places where it's a need, like the grocery stores, like the hospitals, things of that nature, things of need, not things of luxury, like getting your hair cut, okay? that is something that is not a real need. That is a want, not a need. Food, you need. Water, you need. Haircut, you can do without for a long time. But since that's so much of a big deal to you, you know, you have stores like Target, Walmart, and many other stores where you can actually buy a pair of clippers. And I also did a video on my collection of clippers and razors. And you know, if you really need me to do a tutorial on that, I could do that for you as well. But I mean, clippers nowadays go for about $15-20. You could just cut your own hair, to be honest with you. I remember growing up, my mom would paint her own nails and do her own hair. You know, I mean, nowadays, you know, you got people as young as 17, 16, 15 who walk around with wigs on their head. I mean, back in the day, when people used to walk around with wigs, they were in their 70s, 80 years old. But, you know, things have changed. But, yeah, I just had to say something on that. If you feel that you're enslaved because you can't go out, you can actually go out. It's just when you go out, you have to, you know, have something around your face to protect you from the virus. And also, it has to be places where there's a need. The beaches are not necessary needs. All right. If you want to go to the beach, you can, but it's not something that you definitely have to go to in order to stay alive. Okay. Now, there was a gentleman who said that police can't stop you because you got 60,000 people at the beaches. It's not so much the police that's going to stop you. It's the virus that can stop you. You see how that works? So if you're out there hoping and wishing that the police will stop you, that's not going to stop you, but the virus can. And that's the whole idea, the whole premise of this. And that's why they're trying to limit where you go and social distance yourself. So that's the main purpose. Now, when it comes to the Second Amendment, the Second Amendment is for you to bear arms, not to intimidate and scare people. That's not what the Second Amendment is used for. It's allow you to have guns, but it's not there to allow you to intimidate other people, okay?